We're definitely got to get around to watching Anchorman. It looks hilarious. Alexi, welcome to the kitchen.
Thanks
what did
for
you think of
having me
that?
today.
Anchorman 2, eh?
I cannot wait to see it.
Absolutely funny. Okay, but you know what? Let's get down to some cooking business because you know what? It is still the month of love, and today it's sweet for my sweet. All the sweet treats you can imagine in the espresso kitchen, and it's coconut ice and raspberry hearts.
Yes, just in time for the weekend.
Lovely. Okay.
This is one of my favorite treats. You know, growing up, my mum used to make these for my dad on his birthday.
Aww.
And he used to take them to work. It's a sentimental kind of a thing, and we've jazzed it up with a nice, fresh, fruity center.
Okay, cool. So take us through it.
I've done a bit of the work for you already. I've laid down the first layer, because as you can see, we've got 3 layers.
Yes.
So while that is setting over there, we're going to start with our raspberry ganache.
Brilliant. Okay.
It's very simple. We've just got a pot over here with some warm water in it.
All right.
A bowl with our chocolate. I'm going to put in our cream.
Is that just your normal fresh cream?
That's just regular cream, and I've got some some raspberries that I just put in the blender.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So what if you don't have raspberries? Can you use something else?
You can as easily just put in some raspberry jam or blitz any other fruit that you have.
Okay, cool.
And
that's it. When it comes to melting chocolate this way in the bain-marie, do you need to stir it constantly? Do you need to leave it? How does it work?
no, just let the water underneath come up to a simmer and then turn it off. If you let the water boil, then the bowl's going to get too hot and your chocolate's going to seize. So I usually just give it a good stir until it's a nice smooth consistency.
Brilliant. And you can see that raspberries adding the most beautiful color.
See there.
Stunning.
Nothing beats fresh fruit. I mean, it's nice to put in jam, but it gives it a very sweet flavor.
Indeed, indeed. So if you can find fresh raspberries, then go for that
Put them
option.
in.
Indeed. You can SMS the keyword Selati to 33728. That's Selati to 33728. We'll send you the shopping list and a link to the recipe for our coconut ice and raspberry hearts.
What we're going to do now is just put this ganache in the fridge.
Okay.
So that it can set. And
Lovely.
I've got a pre-made one here for you guys. So
look
we
at
can
her.
get this
Took
going.
all the hard work out of it.
Right. Now we're going to start with our coconut layer. Over here I've got my coconut. I'm going to mix it with my icing snow.
All right.
Give it a mix so that it's all well incorporated. And then we're going to add in some condensed milk just to get it all to stick.
And this will make that whole coconut ice consistency.
Do you want to give that a stir?
Give that a
While
bit
you're
stir
doing
for
the
you.
stir, I'm going to put in a bit of pink.
Okay.
This pink colouring is seriously potent. So what I usually do is just take the spoon, put a drop on the top.
Just like that?
And that is literally all that you need, yes.
Wow.
And we're going to put in a drop of rose essence to give it a beautiful rosy flavour.
All right.
In the vanilla layer, we've just put the exact same. We've left out the pink icing sugar.
Yeah.
And we've put in some vanilla seeds and some vanilla essence.
All right. So you can see it's coming together. Is
what
it
I'm
supposed
going to do is
like
dive
this?
in and just use my hands, which I think is better. If you use a spoon, it can be quite dry.
Okay.
By using your hands and really mixing the coconut together,
It kind of all gels together easier.
it all gels together and it brings out the oils of the coconut.
I see what you mean by that food colouring, eh?
Yeah, it's
Jesus, I
hectic.
mean, that was literally not even a drop.
While I'm mixing here, I'm going to ask you to spread our ganache
Let me come
over
on this
our
side.
white layer.
Okay.
We just want it to be about 1/2 centimetre thick, so you don't have to put it all in.
Okay. So just straight over.
Just chuck it in, smooth it over.
Okay. Oh, look at that. So if you've just tuned in, it's everything sweet in the Espresso Kitchen this morning. SMS the keyword Selati to 33728. We are making coconut ice and raspberry hearts, and you could be making this yourself because it still is the month of love. Okay, so I'm going to start spreading this one out.
Spread that over there. I'm just going to get all this off my fingers.
Right.
Once you've spread that over, we're going to put this coconut layer over the top.
Okay.
And then you're going to put it in the fridge to set.
Brilliant.
Once it is set, we're going to bring it out and we're going to cut out these beautiful heart shapes.
All right, and that you do with just your usual...
That is a perfect
Sorry,
amount of ganache. No, go for it.
I'm not as fast as probably you would be.
It's great to see you
I'm giving it my all, okay? There we go.
Right, so once the ganache is in, you can put it in the fridge and just let the ganache set so that when we put this layer over the top.
Yes. Look at that. Okay, I think that's a pretty good job.
I'm going to crumble this over the top and then we can flatten it out.
All right. Can I just use the same spoon or you want to use a
Go
fresh
for
one?
it.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Can we just...
What you can even do is make your hands a little bit damp
Okay.
and push down the coconut. So,
Love it.
and you know, it doesn't have to be perfectly neat.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it just is all about the taste.
This
And
is
this
some
tastes
serious
absolutely
sweet
delicious.
goodness. SMS the keyword Selati to 33728. We'll send you the shopping list and a link to the recipe. Okay, cool. So now
Right.
when that's done,
Once that's
then
done, chuck it in the fridge for about an hour so that it sets nicely.
okay, and
Then
then
you're
you
going to take it out. Usually would turn it upside down, but
Yeah.
as you can see, if I turn this upside down, we're going to have a coconut eaten mess instead of a coconut heart.
okay.
So we're going to pull this out. I've just got
Okay.
a simple heart cutter here. You can as
That's it.
easily use a circle
That's it. And then just cut out your
and
heart.
cut out your heart.
Just like that.
And that is going to be your end result.
Absolutely beautiful. Very, very easy, and it looks just so beautiful. Perfect for that month of love feeding still and spoiling that special someone. Lexi, thank you so very much for coming through.
Thanks for having
Once
me.
again, that keyword Selati to 33728 will send you the shopping list and a link to the recipe. Make your own coconut ice and raspberry hearts at home. Very, very easy. We're going to take a very quick ad break. Lots more sweet treats to come in your espresso kitchen. Stay tuned.
The sweetness lingers longer with another delicious recipe brought to you by Selati.